Imagine standing in a room surrounded by people and deliberately hiding your strengths, intelligence, and potential. It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? Why suppress your brilliance when the world values confidence and capability? Yet history and human nature suggest something surprising. Sometimes playing dumb can be your most brilliant move. This strategy isn't new. Philosophers, leaders, and even everyday people have recognized the power of underestimation. But it's Nietzsche who offers us the most profound insight into why this works. Nietzsche, the philosopher of power and self-overcoming, understood the complex dance of appearances, strategy, and success. To understand why playing dumb works, we must examine his radical ideas and explore how they illuminate this paradox. Let's begin with a simple truth. Human beings are competitive creatures. In any group, individuals jostle for status, recognition, and control. But here's the twist: when we project intelligence, strength, or ambition too boldly, we trigger resistance. People feel threatened. They push back, undermine us, or compete harder. Contrastingly, we slip under their radar when we appear harmless, unthreatening, or even naive. Nietzsche called this the art of concealment. He believed that true strength doesn't lie in brute force or loud proclamations of power, but in subtlety, patience, and strategy. One must not show one's claws too quickly, he wrote. Power, for Nietzsche, is most potent when it's hidden. Think about a chess game. The player who telegraphs every move, who shows their intentions too soon, is easy to counter. The master player, however, deceives. They lay traps, misdirect their opponent, and strike when least expected. In life, playing dumb works the same way. It lowers defenses, lulls others into complacency, and gives you the freedom to act without interference. This isn't just theoretical. History is full of people who used this strategy to extraordinary effect. Take the story of Sun Tzu, the legendary Chinese military strategist. In The Art of War, Sun Tzu advised leaders to appear weak when intense and disorganized when ready to strike. His philosophy: deception is the cornerstone of victory. By playing dumb, you control the narrative and dictate the terms of engagement. Consider also the psychological implications of underestimation. By presenting yourself as less capable, you invite others to reveal their intentions more freely. This creates an environment where observation becomes your greatest weapon. Nietzsche's philosophy emphasizes the importance of understanding human nature, and this tactic aligns with his teachings on strategic interaction and self-mastery. Let us consider an allegory inspired by Nietzsche himself: the eagle and the lamb. Nietzsche uses this metaphor to describe two archetypal forces in human nature. The eagle represents strength, power, and autonomy, while the lamb symbolizes meekness, humility, and collective security. The eagle does not flaunt its dominance. It soars silently above the herd, observing and waiting. When it acts, it does so decisively and with precision. In contrast, the lambs remain together, vocal and visible, drawing attention to their vulnerability. The lesson here: the eagle wins not by boasting its power, but by embodying it quietly until the moment demands action. Playing dumb aligns with this principle. It is not about pretending to be a lamb, but about choosing the eagle's strategy of restraint and calculation to rise above the fray. Nietzsche believed this capacity for patience and control sets apart the exceptional individual from the ordinary. Nietzsche's work, Thus Spoke Zarathustra, offers profound insights into the dynamics of strength and concealment. Zarathustra, the prophet-like figure, speaks of the will to power as humanity's ultimate driving force. However, this power does not manifest through brute force alone, but through self-mastery and strategic action. One of Zarathustra's most memorable quotes encapsulates this idea: "He who climbs upon the highest mountains laughs at all tragedies, real or imaginary." This speaks to the importance of rising above challenges and trivial conflicts, much like the eagle's silent dominance. The compelling individual does not waste energy proving their might in every situation, but reserves it for moments of actual necessity. Moreover, Zarathustra urges us to embrace the art of mask-wearing. To achieve greatness, one must sometimes don a mask to navigate the complexities of human interactions. As Nietzsche writes, every profound spirit needs a mask, suggesting that concealment is not deception but a means of protecting one's essence while engaging with the world. At this point, you might wonder, is playing dumb ethical? Does it betray authenticity? These are valid questions. Existentialist philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre might argue that such behavior risks bad faith, living inauthentically to manipulate others. Yet Nietzsche offers a counterpoint. For Nietzsche, life is a battlefield. Authenticity doesn't mean full transparency in a world where power dynamics govern interactions. It means aligning your actions with your highest goals, even if that requires strategic concealment. Another ethical perspective worth considering is the concept of intention. Are you playing dumb to achieve a manipulative end, or are you employing it as a shield to avoid unnecessary conflict? Nietzsche's perspective allows room for this nuance, focusing on aligning strategy with one's higher purpose. But playing dumb is more complicated than it sounds. Why? Because it requires suppressing the ego, that relentless voice that demands recognition and validation. Nietzsche understood this challenge intimately. He believed that overcoming the ego was the key to becoming the Übermensch. The Übermensch doesn't need external validation because they are secure in their power. How often do we sabotage ourselves by trying to prove we're smart, capable, or worthy? Playing dumb flips this script. It teaches us to let go of the need to be seen and focus instead on achieving our goals. There's another layer to playing dumb, the power of silence. Silence isn't just the absence of words, it's a tool. It forces others to fill the void, revealing their intentions and weaknesses. By staying quiet, you observe, learn, and often gain the upper hand without ever having to engage. Nietzsche believed that wisdom often resides in restraint. Choosing silence can be the ultimate demonstration of control. However, playing dumb is not without risks. Overusing this strategy can lead to underestimation, not just by others but by yourself. Nietzsche warns against falling into the trap of mediocrity. While it's important to conceal your strength, remember to act when the moment arises. The danger lies in losing sight of your goals and becoming complacent in your disguise. Let's return to the question, why does playing dumb work? It works because it gives you control. When you appear unassuming, you disarm others. You gain access to information, opportunities, and alliances that might otherwise be withheld. You create space to act on your terms. But here's the ultimate insight: playing dumb is not about deceiving others but mastering yourself. It's about recognizing that true power comes not from shouting your strengths but from knowing when to hold them back. Nietzsche reminds us that the most significant victories come not from force but from strategy. The resolution. So, should you play dumb to win? The answer lies in your goals. Full transparency might serve you better if you seek authentic connections and relationships. But if you're navigating a competitive environment, Nietzsche's wisdom offers a compelling strategy: conceal your power until the moment is right. Ultimately, playing dumb is not about being less than you are. It's about being more than others expect. It's about rising above the noise, mastering your impulses, and choosing your moments precisely and purposefully. Nietzsche's philosophy challenges us to rethink power, strategy, and authenticity, and to ask ourselves, what battles are worth fighting, and what victories are worth winning? So the next time you find yourself in a position of strength, ask yourself, should I show my hand, or should I play the game? Sometimes, the most brilliant move is to let others underestimate you. Because in the end, as Nietzsche teaches us, true power is quiet, patient, and undeniable.